Hello everyone, my name is Amos, but I prefer to be called Marcelo. I'm saying Amos because I know most of the people, they have difficulties pronouncing African names, so I'm just doing you a favor. If you call me Marcelo, me and you will like, but if that's difficult, you can get away with it and call me Amos. So yeah, today's topic, today's video is about technology as disruptive culture tool. So what I'm going to be talking about basically is how technology is used to disrupt people, more especially entrepreneurs. So people are being delayed, people are being blocked from doing things through technology, and that affects a lot of things. So technology it's a very powerful tool for business and for personal use. So in businesses, we've seen how the Industrial Revolution has simplified a lot of things like complex work, heavy-duty work. So with the Industrial Revolution, we've seen a lot of things have been simplified, a lot of things has been improved because of technology, more especially in the industries. Personally, one example that I can give, we are communicating very fast nowadays using emails, Facebook, WhatsApp, so it's quite easier to reach out to other people. However, we do know that every opportunity comes with pros and cons. So the problem with the technology it's when policymakers are being employed politically without I'm looking for the right way to use, because being able to use technology or understanding technology, I don't think it's enough for policy users. They need to be able to they need to have system engineering skills, so to understand the basics of what's happening within developing systems or applications for operation or for use on internet. So those things I believe they're very important, because we most of the time I believe that policies are authorized to favor those who employed these policymakers, because the aim basically is more of blocking those who are not, I don't have the right words. Competition, it's more about groups, values and beliefs. So if you're not part of the other group, it means you are practicing what the other group does not support. So policymakers are employed by elite politicians in collaboration with immoral entrepreneurs. So they create a system that will block disadvantaged entrepreneurs from entering markets. So in order for them to do that, they use technology. How someone might ask, how do they use technology to prevent people from entering markets or from being productive? So to give an example, I would say agility is very important in entrepreneurship, right? As a toxic leader, most people who practice disruptive culture are toxic leaders. They just want, I don't have the right words. Where there's always noise, where there's always debates where there's always, disagreement, individuality, but within a team. So that's more of our disruptive culture. So the aim of a disruptive culture is to manipulate people and situations. So now, let's say you are an entrepreneur, you are a startup entrepreneur, um, you are looking for growth funding, and myself as a successful entrepreneur, um, practicing toxic leadership characteristics or ill methods such as disruptive culture, what I can do to block or to frustrate or to delay someone to be productive, to deliver his or work in time, um, to create content to monetize it, so he or she could sustain his or her work. I would block the browser, more especially website or blog a browser like LinkedIn, your Wix applications. I'll block them so that you cannot write articles or post videos so that you can share information or reach out to people to collaborate with so you can progress. So if there's no progress or if you can't meet the deadlines or submit your work in time or have progress, like I'm looking for the right way. Progress, yes. If there's no progress, basically it means there's no competition for me. If there's no competition, it means I'm free. I can do everything that I want. So, how do I block people collaborating with software developers, as in system engineers? Collaborate with IT companies, collaborate with the likes of Microsoft, because like I can also, let's say maybe you're writing an article, let's say you are if you are a student, you are an entrepreneur student, maybe you are in a learn-to-earn program, something like that. You're supposed to submit your assessment or maybe to write an article and submit. What I can do while you are busy with your Microsoft, I can manipulate the word counts. Also, I can hack the device you're using, whether a cell phone or a laptop. I can hack it using some application. I wouldn't want to talk about some of the applications that I was hacked by. So what they'll do, they'll hack you, see everything you do. When you're busy typing your work, they'll disrupt you. Maybe they'll spell wrongly, so that you can correct it. So by the time is going, manipulate word counts. You'll write about a page is about 500 words, but you'll write one page and you'll write about a page and a half, and then it will say you're still on 500 words, less than 500 words. So when you print it out and submit, it will show that your word count is over. Let's say you were supposed to use 500 words and manipulate it so that you can use more than 500 words. So basically it means you have failed. So that's how we manipulate situations and what you call it? Situations and people to be productive, to progress, to meet deadlines. So yeah, that's more of an example that I can give of as an disruptive culture practitioner or as a toxic leader would do. So policymakers, technology, I think are the key drivers to enable the elite politicians and immoral leaders to facilitate or promote crime, corruption, inequality, poverty, racism, and so many other aspects that are actually against, or that is actually a practice of human rights abuse. That's what is happening, because like now, when you frustrate someone, you are abusing how they feel for no reason. You are causing stress, which will result in depression. Someone who with depression obviously doesn't think straight. Obviously, they wouldn't progress. They will deal with many problems which they wouldn't understand. Yeah, so disruptive culture basically, it's a crime against humanity. So how do we deal with disruptive culture? I think the first thing that needs to be fixed is how policymakers are employed. Not only policymakers, but government staff or management or employees, excuse me, should not be appointed politically. Policymakers should be capacitated in the field of specialization, and we need to collaborate, to share and learn. That's a way of disrupting this competition. When you collaborate, when you share information, you become stronger. As we all know, alone we can make it, but together we are strong. So yeah, collaboration is very important. Sharing of resources, transparency, investing in civil society organizations. However, the civil society organization also need to be evaluated deeply, because they most of the time they are used as a mask to facilitate this type of disruptive culture, crime against humanity, facilitating poverty and all of that. So some of these organizations are part of facilitating this disruptive culture. So actually, I would just say we need to invest in law that will accommodate everyone who is disadvantaged, whether black or white, colored, Indian, no race. It's all about one race, which is human beings. As Robert Sivuko said, it's only one race, which is human race. Yeah, so that's more of what I think we can do to deal with this disruptive culture. Yeah, so that's more of what I can share so far in regards to disruptive culture, in the context of technology as a disruptive culture tool. So yeah, that's more of it. Wait for another video, or request for another video. Suggest a topic. I'll take it from there. See you on the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and also to like the video if it was very fruitful. Please also share it. Don't forget, please subscribe, like, and view. See you next time on the next video. Great time.